you today? Happy Thursday.
Well, I got to tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
I got to tell you, this is something else. This is a Thursday, and there's no rain.
It's beautiful out tonight, actually, huh?
I cannot believe
for
it.
nothing? Okay. Oh, what's that
You brought your umbrella?
Yeah.
You should bring your reindeer occasionally, too.
Oh, I have that too.
Maybe you should bring your umbrella more often. That'll keep the rain.
Hey, that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here it is, tonight's show. A very good crowd here at the Ace Cafe. And again, because it's not raining, we expect to see a lot of bikes over here.
Not only is it not raining, but we're getting a great crosswind, aren't we?
Beautiful.
Yes,
out
a
here.
little bit
Very
of,
nice.
Yep,
And
a
plenty
little
of bikes
bit of
out there too, as a matter of fact.
A ton of bikes.
Yep.
Ton of bikes.
So what? You guys know what we're doing tonight?
I never know what we're doing.
I guess that leaves it to what, me?
Pro Star National? Somebody said something about Pro Star National? I don't know what we're doing tonight.
Okay, well you got the first part. We're gonna go to the Pro Star Nationals. Kawasaki had two riders back in 2000 that rode the circuit. One was Ricky Gadsden, and the other was Steve Rice. And Steve Rice basically was, I guess the best way to put it, his bike was there first, then they brought in Ricky Gadsden, and Ricky Gadsden is working on a faster bike in the world's record. I also looked up, and Ricky Gadsden, believe it or not, is now teaching a school on how to drag race motorcycles.
Oh, hey, can we get in?
That's what I thought. I thought maybe you and Gil could get on it.
Age limit on this?
That's what I said, you and Gil.
Oh, okay.
Because I've already done that. Done that, been there, or been there and done that, however you look at
I think
it.
I'm too old though.
Nah, you'll be fine.
See, you can tell he's dyslexic.
Now, after that, you did something with some riders. What is it?
Yep, the Aftermath Riders of Central Florida.
Okay.
Yep. So I did an interview with a couple of their guys, two of their guys, the VP Twin and the Sergeant at Arms Red Ant. So
Okay.
I did an interview with those guys. So, and they're actually going to start having bike night here. So
That's
pretty
correct.
cool.
I heard him mention it.
That's good.
Once a week.
Yeah,
Yep.
Tuesdays.
And then we're gonna, because Biketoberfest is coming up fairly quickly, we're going to start showing some footage from Biketoberfest from last year, and I think we even got some stuff from the year before. And we'll just put it up there, and hopefully you'll see yourself in some of this.
We definitely have a lot of Biketoberfest and
Oh, yeah.
Bike Week and all that stuff. So we've got some stuff we can go to for Throwback Thursday, that's for sure.
And we probably got some footage with JD running with his big old duffel bag on his
bike.
tank.
So
Yeah,
for his
carrying
protein.
it
There you go.
and watching his clothes blow away.
And eating a sandwich in one hand while he's doing it.
Yeah, he's pretty talented at that.
Yeah.
He can eat pretty much
He
anywhere.
eats all the time. And then we got an interview with American Standard Motorcycles.
Yep.
Okay? And so they'll be on in a little bit, and we'll be talking about them, and we'll have some fun with that.
Now we can interview him or the Wolf.
You know what? The Wolf is rather quiet,
Yeah.
but last time I was interviewing him, the Wolf fell asleep on me.
Perfect.
So we'll see what happens.
You've done that to a few interviews.
Yes, I have. Yes. You missed Father's Day, you know.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
miss it. I just didn't show up.
That's right. You didn't show up.
Come on, you
He
keep
gets you next year, don't worry about it.
Exactly. I was at my daughter's gymnastics meet. So
I know.
He's a father
I know.
also.
I know.
Gil
So-
came in your place.
There you go.
So
All
that
right.
was good.
So you guys
So-
can keep rubbing in how good the buffet was that I missed here.
Yeah, it was good.
I know.
One day
You
we're
keep
going to come
telling me.
over here as a group, and we're all going to sit down and have the buffet.
There you go.
So, today we got somebody new running the TriCaster, because John is on some cruise ship somewhere.
He's not new. He's been with us, but this
No,
is,
new on the TriCaster.
Yeah, this is actually his second time. The first time you weren't here.
Oh, that's good
Must have
then.
been Sunday.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, in that case,
Cognac.
what do you say that you run the Pro Star Nationals in there? Are you ready to run it?
All right, Adam.
It's all
you.
yours. Let it go.
Hank, Bill, when you're ready, I got your ride.
We got Ricky Gadsden here. Ricky, this is Cycle Fever's first time at the drags. Ricky just finished a terrific run, but I understand you had a great run yesterday. Ricky, tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, my Kawasaki ZX7R is incredible. We came out here with the intention of setting a new world record at this last race because we already wrapped up the championship 2 races ago. So now the only thing left to do is to reset the record that I already own.
Ricky, I know you and I are about the same age. My buddy Hank, I mean, he's older than dirt. No, seriously, you do look real, real young. I mean, compared to some of us. I mean, I got a lot of gray hair. How old are you, Ricky?
Well,
and when did you get into this?
Don't let me fool you. I'm not bald because I wanted to be. It's hereditary. I'm 33 years old now. I've been drag racing for 15 years. So I've been riding for 27 years.
And how long have you been with Team Kawasaki?
I've been with Team Kawasaki. I've been associated with Kawasaki for the last 3 years. I've been factory back for the last 1.5 years.
How much time do you have between that last run and your next run?
Well, on a race day like today, it will get shorter and shorter as the day goes on. If I keep winning in every class that I'm in, I'll come back here, I'll get right to the next bike, set that bike up where I want it, get it ready to go, I'll sign some autographs, and basically be right back out there on the racetrack. And the later in the day, the more I'm like a merry-go-round, just round and round and round.
Bill and I had the opportunity to meet with Steve Rice, a rider for Kawasaki. He gave us a little insight on what it takes to be a drag racer.
I started doing it on a street bike that I had back when I was 18 years old. I used to go to a local drag strip on Wednesday night and used to bracket race. And one thing just led to the other, and now here I am, you know, with Kawasaki, and we're just having all kinds of fun doing it.
How far down the track do you run with the front wheel off the ground, Steve?
My Kawasaki will pull a wheelie. That's what they call it when the front wheel is off the ground, is pulling a wheelie. It'll carry it from one end of the racetrack to the other, going from 0 to over 210 miles an hour.
So there's not much steering going on with the handlebars?
No steering with the handlebars at all. It's all done with the body, pulling it from left to right, however it needs to be driven that way.
You go through a lot of pair of shoes doing this?
No, I have got a good set of brakes on the front and some Kawasaki brakes on the back and grab onto it. It's mostly underwear. Yeah, it's really a thrill, I'll tell you. Sometimes when I get ready to race in the morning, like today, I'm thinking about it and it actually, you know, scares me to the point sometimes where I get a little bit physically ill in my stomach. So I have to get settled down to the point where I can do it.
When you're staging in the area prior to the race, are you visualizing what's going to take place on the course?
Yeah, you bet. When I visualize the Christmas tree, doing the burnout, getting ready to go, where I'm going to put my feet on the bike, letting the clutch go, and I try and go through all of it, all at one time, so that I'm mentally ready to do it.
Well, folks, it's the end of the day. It was a great day racing here. We want to thank everybody that invited us down. Bill, you know, these bikes go pretty quick.
Terrific racing all weekend long, eh?
You know, talking about racing, I think you and I should have a little head-to-head competition after seeing this.
I'll go for a milkshake. How about that?
You got a milkshake? I want chocolate.
Remember, folks, Cycle Fever.
Catch it! You asked for it, buddy. I'm going to bury you. You know what I mean? You ready for this? Let's rumble, man. Kick your There you go. So, listen, you guys look like you were really tearing it up, huh? What do you think, yo?
I'm telling you, I'm trying to figure out how did Ricky ever ride a small bike. Can't figure that out.
Let me tell you, he asked me to get on it. I couldn't even sit on it. I fell off. And it's only about, you know, that high off the ground, so he's a contortionist.
A little bit smaller than what Steve was riding, huh?
Yeah, a lot smaller. Ricky was setting he was going after 2 world records that day,
yeah,
on 2 different motorcycles. So when he finished with one, he jumped off of that bike and then turned around and jumped on another bike.
Thanks a lot, back to back.
Yeah.
So, and then they had that little bike, huh?
Oh, people were looking at him.
That thing's smaller than those Groms. That thing was made those Groms look like
Sound like fun.
like a bag.
It's something about a 5-year-old would ride and feel comfortable with.
I had a blast riding around on that thing.
We had a lot of fun. Steve Rice, on the other hand, he rode a different class, and I was telling you guys, and maybe we can get this lucky. Ricky is he has a drag racing school. So I heard Gil over there saying something to the effect of
he could do it. He said
it's
he
a
could
straightaway.
do it. Yeah, straight.
So I'm going to see if I can get in touch with Ricky. And if I get in touch with Ricky, then what I would do is try to hook you guys up.
I'm there. I'm game. I'm going.
All right.
No problem.
You
All
got
right, we need to see a little Gil here.
it. So, all right. So now.
Hey, there's Gil.
Hey, there
Now,
it is.
Gil,
Look
you
at that.
think you can do that, Gil?
Yeah, absolutely I can do that.
Okay.
No problem.
So we'll have a 70-year-old,
75.
and a 50-year-old, and I will be the official scorekeeper.
Who's the 50-year-old?
You.
I'm 51.
You're
See,
all
what
right.
kind of dad doesn't
Sorry.
know how old his son is?
See, you missed Father's
See
Day, and I
that?
forget
That's
your
what
birthday.
dads do. They forget.
I tell him.
All right.
All right.
So, what do we got next?
Now we got the Aftermath Riders.
Okay.
The Aftermath Riders.
Of Central Florida, right?
They're the Central Florida chapter.
Are they
I
from
think-
Central Florida then?
These ones are. Yeah, I think their home base or where the club was founded. I believe it was Jacksonville. We'll hear in a minute, won't we? If I was right or wrong.
Yeah,
right.
I believe it was Jacksonville. But these guys were great. I was actually they were downstairs having a bite to eat here at the Ace Cafe. I went down, asked if they'd come and talk to us. They said they'd come and talk to us. So it was awfully nice of them. They told us some of the things that they do as a club, and they donate like school stuff for kids, do rides to help people out. So they do a lot of good stuff. As we always talk about, bike clubs, are really here to help people.
And that's another thing. If you're here on a Thursday night and you see us and you have a club or a group that you want to talk about, come up and talk to us, because that's the whole reason for this show, is to get people up here and have to talk about their clubs or their charity rides or anything at all about motorcycling.
Yeah, anything you've got going on. That's what we want people to know. That we're here to let people know, right, Gil?
Absolutely.
All right.
Charity is the name of the game.
All right. Well, we're gonna throw it over to Adam, and he's gonna run the interview. All yours, Adam.
Take it, Adam.
Hey, Mark. I was downstairs, and look what I did. I found some.
I was wondering what was going on, man.
You thought I went eating, right?
Yeah, I thought you went to go get me some wings or something, man. I don't know.
Nope. I went down there. I got Red Ant and Twin, and then we had C, but he bailed on us. he's the president of the club, so he thought, I'll let
He
those
can
two
do whatever
get
he
in trouble.
wants then.
Exactly. He's the president. He can do what he wants. See, I think he just said, you guys handle it, right?
You got it.
So listen, I appreciate you guys coming up here and hanging out for a few minutes. So what I'd like to know, because that's what we're about here at Cycle Fever TV, letting people know about all sorts of organizations, all sorts of groups, biking groups. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about your group?
Well, we are a bunch of brothers and sisters that get together. We love doing charity rides. We love giving back to the community. We love to ride our bikes, and we like to make sure we accommodate the community itself. We have a Hopkins Park coming up. We got $150 for school supplies and pencils that we're about to do. We got a yard sale coming up on the 20th of August, where everyone can come and get the tables and set up and sell to the community. The homeless can come in, donate it. We also do our Tears Foundation. We just done that.
Wow.
Cancer, lupus walk. There's nothing that we don't cover.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I'm gonna roll back 1 second, Mark, because what I didn't do, you guys are the After March Riders.
Aftermath.
Aftermath, right.
See, I was never good at math, so I just avoided that altogether, see? So it's Aftermath Riders Motorcycle Club.
Correct.
All right, so I want everybody to know where you're from, and so just so we know.
These guys, they do a lot of charity rides. I think you got one coming up soon.
Correct. Yes. We have one coming up.
If you can, man, give us a website. Some way we can look you guys up so we know how, when you're doing rides, we'll know how to get a hold of you. And maybe we'll come out and shoot some video and stuff.
Okay, well, as of right now, if you want to, you can listen to Aftermath Riders Central Florida. You can get on our page, like our page, and we're going to have everything posted on there.
at Aftermath Riders, Central Florida. If you get a chance, check them out. I mean, they do a lot of good stuff for the community, and like we've always said, the biker community is out to help people. It's not everybody just because they ride a bike is a thug. There's a lot of good guys out there riding motorcycles.
Yep, everybody, you know, that's who we are, community. We all help each other out. Now, Twin, is this your guys' first time here?
No, sir. No, sir. This is our second time.
Second time. So you guys like it?
Oh, yeah. We love it.
Very nice.
I got to tell you, I got a little inside scoop in there. I'm going to let them talk about it. I think that Tuesday night you guys are going to start having a bike night or something here, right?
Oh. Next week is going to be the 15th of this month.
There you go.
Aftermath Riders, Central Florida.
There you go.
Ace Cafe, August 15th.
Right here.
Good.
Come check it out, man.
All right, now you guys are, so you're local here in Orlando.
Yes.
All right, and then the mother chapter is?
It's in Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville.
Yes.
So how long you guys been around?
September 8th, 2011.
2011, okay, very good.
So our Central Florida chapter, this will be our sixth year here.
All right, so
We're moving up.
Yeah.
We're doing what we have to do.
yeah. The years just fly by when you're just out there riding and having fun, right guys?
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. So, hey, listen, man, thanks for coming up, guys.
Yeah, we
it was good meeting you. Good meeting you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, Twin. You guys keep us posted because every week we let people know about rides that are going on. So just let us know. We're more than happy to tell people all about it, man. All right?
One thing I would say, when you see Aftermath Riders, all I want to hear you say is one thing. Who you with?
All right, well, there you go. If my memory's that good, I'm going to say it. Usually I'm just, you're going to say who you with, I'm going to go them. I'm making it easy on myself. All right, guys. There you go,
Thanks
guys.
a lot,
Hey,
man.
appreciate it, man.
Thank you
guys
very
have a great
much.
time. Now they can go back and eat because I stole them from their food and their beer.
Ace Cafe, March
That's it. See?
15th.
There you go, guys.
August 15th.
And we can come back next March, too.
Yes.
There you go, plan it ahead. And then we'll tell C goodbye. See you later, C.
See you later, Steve.
All right, guys. Thanks, man. You did a great job, man. You did a great job. Great job. See? That was bad.
Okay, now in reference to the After Riders of Central Florida, when we had the interview, you did the interview, a great interview.
Yep.
I mean, the
Mark
guys,
and I, yeah.
the guys were gentlemen, without a doubt, gentlemen.
Great guys.
One of the individual was close to my heart. He had a patch on that said the, the United States Marine Corps. Myself being a former Marine, I gave him the old Semper Fi, and he gave it back to me. So
Yep, that
he was the vice president of the club. So
yeah, no, they were very great guys, and they're actually moving their bike night to Tuesday nights here.
Yeah,
They said so. They're going to be here
correct.
on Tuesday nights with their club. So that's fantastic, and we told them let us know if they got anything going on.
Yep.
So
yeah.
all right. Those guys were great. So now we're going to go to Throwback Thursday. What do you got for a Throwback Thursday?
Well, I just told the camera people to switch cameras and I screwed you up.
That's
I'm sorry.
okay.
But I wanted them to come back to all three of us because I had a good, I was going to give a thumbs up, but there it is. All right. Anyhow, Throwback Thursday. We're going to go to Biketoberfest is coming up.
Yeah.
So we have tons and tons of footage. So what we thought we would do is we will show old footage from Biketoberfest last year and the year before, and hopefully everybody will go up there and look and maybe find themselves out there.
Yeah.
So
Thousands of motorcycles.
You know what?
Oh.
Before we go to Biketoberfest,
Yeah.
hey Adam, throw the camera out to the crowd over here. Let's just show some people. Look at that. How great is that, guys? Is that filling up nice or what? Look at that.
A lot of bikes out there.
It's a lot of bikes. It's just getting better and better, man.
They are out there tonight.
You know what? That's what happens. It's a beautiful day.
Ride to the Ace Cafe with Grizzly, put on by Volusia Motorsports this Sunday, August 20th. Ride is open to everybody. If you have any questions about the event, feel free to text Megan at 321-278-5350. It'll be a good time. Hope to see you there.
Day. All right, Adam, with that, go ahead and throw it to Biketoberfest footage.
Yep. Go ahead, hit Biketoberfest.
Oil and vinegar?
You like oil and vinegar? I like oil and vinegar.
What was your name again? Amy.
Amy, I have nemophobia, so bear with me.
Saturday night, 2 weeks just to kill. Down at Main Street Station Bar and Grill.
Well, we got some rides coming up.
Some rides and events.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple here, and I'll go through them. This one is August the 19th, which is a Saturday. It's Destination Daytona Summer of Love Concert Series. So on the 19th, it is Anthony Wilde and the Suspects. That sounds...
The Suspects.
There you go.
We're suspects.
So that's going to be from 1 to 5 over there at the Ormond Beach location. Okay? You thought I was going to say...
No, I've given up. I goofed up last time.
Yeah, you thought
I'm learning.
Thought you had me the last time.
Yeah, I'm learning.
The other thing we've got, Rock and Rollin' at Tampa Harley-Davidson. That one's in Tampa, obviously. And that's 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, if you're in the Tampa area...
Now, what's the date on that one?
Check, that is the 19th as well.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then there is a poker run. This is also
Did you get in trouble poking somebody?
When I poke, I run.
Okay.
So, but
is that why it's called poker run?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
Okay.
This one is in. Where's this? This one's in Tampa as well. So this is $10 a hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Registration starts at 9 a.m. Kickstands are up at 11:30, and it's at Steel Horse Saloon. All right. And that's at 7123 North Rome Avenue in Tampa.
Karaoke, hey.
Yeah, they got Tuesday nights, they're karaoke night. So, and then I know you got one that we're gonna keep pushing, so you go ahead and get with that one.
All right, well, in mine, we're gonna do the Ride for the Children, Boggy Creek Ride, put on by Ross Myers, Bruce Ross Myers Harley Davidson. It's October 8th, it's a Sunday. It is a escorted ride, and we need to get 1,000 motorcycles there.
Come on, we need you guys.
So we're pushing.
I'm telling you, when you get there and you pull into that camp and you see these kids all holding signs for you and thanking you, it's just a fantastic event.
What's the starting point on that? What's the starting point?
Destination Daytona.
Daytona, yeah.
The Harley Davidson shop.
And that's October 8th.
Yes.
7th and 8th. I believe 7th is the silent auction and the fun night, so that's a great time. And then the 8th is, if you can make it to both events, they're fantastic. But if not, make it to the 8th for the ride, because that's
right. We'll have a sticker up, but you can call Destination Daytona, ask for Mandy, and tell her that you want to be in the ride. And if you want, you can be a sponsor. You can join the night before and get into the festivities.
Yeah, they are looking for sponsors. So if you can do that, that's a great cause as well.
Yep.
And you can go to the website, which I don't have on me right now. I think it's rideforthekids.org or .com, and you can sign up on there as well.
Okay, so
all right.
So there's our ride.
Yep. Now we got shout outs. Gil,
okay, Gil, I know you got
a
one.
shout out, don't you?
Well, I always have a shout out for my favorite, of course, is Blue Knights International Club. Well, it's an international club. It's a club made up of law enforcement officers, and there's chapters throughout the country. And if you want to join the club, if you're in law enforcement, just go on the website, Blue Knight International.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
All right,
that was good.
I've got a couple of shout outs. First of all, I had to take my bike in for a little repair. And so I took it to Power Sports, right?
Which Power Sports?
Seminole Power Sports is where I took it.
Right.
And Jared Vasquez. Jared, thank you very much. You did a great job putting that piece on for me. He had to do some customization because I needed a hole for my light switch, for my LED lights. So he took the piece and drilled the hole for me, took care of it, did a great job. Jared, I greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much. And then I've got two more. My daughters are in town from college. They've got about a week and a half with me, and then they head back out again. So Lydia, Elise, love you both. Thank you very much. And it's great seeing you guys. Always love it when they come back into town. And in fact, I think this weekend I get the trike, right?
You do get the trike
I
this weekend.
get the trike this weekend. So
wait, Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah.
I think you were riding me on Saturday.
He lied.
You lied.
No, I said I was going to ride it on Saturday, but he already asked for it.
So I'm going to take them out for a spin on that trike because they haven't been on it yet.
But he might not show up in time, so if he doesn't, first one in the in the garage gets it.
There you go.
So we'll see how that works out.
All right, well,
okay.
It's time for our sponsor.
Well, I got one shout out too. Okay.
I tried to go by him there, huh?
No, you sure did.
You know, about 3 shows ago, we did something with the Warriors on Water, which is the ladies that are survivors from cancer. And they have informed me that they want to challenge us. So I can see, we'll put Carlos on, Gil, you, me, we'll get Adam, JD, Mark.
You know, if we put a sub at the front and we put JD in the back and tell him to pedal for the paddle, we may just pull this one off.
We could do that.
If you put a corn on a stick at the end, I think we might win.
Yeah. I will tell you it's going to be a tough one, but we'll give them a run for their money. And then the last one that I want to shout out to, Hank Stone went back to Maryland. He's back in school.
Miss you already.
Yes, we do.
Because you're the guy that keeps him calm.
Tries. And for anybody that knows, I'm the one that gets nervous, I'm the one that gets aggravated, and I'm the one that leaps and screams.
But the word is stressed out. But yeah, the screams and yells, and yeah, that's it.
You don't know how hard it is to have to worry that the show shows up on time or a little early. So that's my main job. So, what do we got left?
We got the sponsors.
Well, let's do it.
All right, Gil.
Ace Cafe, of course, all the time. Number one sponsor here.
All right.
Come on down Orlando, downtown Orlando.
All right, and then I got Jay Myers Insurance, and I'm going to call them, and hopefully the girls will come in next week.
They were on vacation, I think.
They were on vacation, so we'll see what happens with them and see if we can get them back here.
All right. Michael Dulce for our AEE Magic Cams. Again, those are the cameras we mount to the bikes when you see that footage when we're riding. So and Mark uses them a lot. We use them for bands and stuff. Yep. So you can mount them anywhere. They're just fantastic cameras. They've got zoom. They got the LCD in the back. They've got remotes. They got extra batteries, and you get all that for a special price if you go on there, right?
I will put it up while you're talking, and I'll put it up.
$129.
Yep.
For the whole thing, and that's the casing, the waterproof casing. So that's just a heck of a deal.
Yep.
So,
all right.
Great. Love it.
Well, I will say this. I'm always looking for sponsors to go on the van, and it's really a pretty good deal. Seeing that you get on the show, you get on the van. So, if you're interested, at the end you'll see where our website is. Give me an email, and I'll get together with you and see what we can do.
Yep.
So on that, what do we got?
All right. Well, it's time for us to say goodbye.
All right. Well,
all right.
You ready?
Well, he didn't. No, we didn't. There you go, Gil. Good
What
call.
didn't we do?
We skipped USA Payroll.
USA
right?
Payroll.
Look at
One of your
that.
sponsors.
You're gonna have to let him go.
Hey, come on.
All right. Hey, don't forget USA Payroll.
USA Payroll for all your payroll needs. We can take care of you whether it's $1 to $1,500.
Okay.
All right. So now it's time to say goodbye.
Okay.
So, everybody, enjoy the adventure
and enjoy the ride.
All right. We will
see you next week.
See you out there.